Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my not so much a sunset. I normally go live for the sunsets. We didn't really have much of one today, so it is nightfall and it has fallen. And I thought I'd come live real quick to say hello, keep my commitments to my time frame. Going live during the sunset time or evening hour when I can show my sky, my beautiful Arizona sky. I'm in Arizona in the southwestern United States. And it is 7:30. Let's see, it is 7:29 on this. Is it the 7th day of April? Yes, it is April 7th. And it is 7:30 and it's Tuesday and it's 76 degrees out here, so it's very lovely. We've got Venus up there twinkling down on us, doing what she does, influencing us how she will, but we don't focus on that. We just maintain awareness that that could be affecting us, and then we figure out how to be who we are and do what we need to do regardless. But today is a lovely night, and I'm going to enjoy my time for the next few minutes. If anybody wants to drop in and say hello, tell me where you're at and what time it is and what your sky looks like, and we can converge our consciousnesses on the fact that we all have a different point of view, a different sky, a different reality that we're interacting with. Okay, so that was my intro. That's out of the way. So I was working on my article on the song lyrics. So I'm writing an article. It seems completely out of the context of what I normally talk about. I normally talk about consciousness, astrology, and Kabbalah, and psychology, and Carl Jung, and archetypes, and consciousness-related stuff. Um, and this actually applies. So I'm looking at the lyrics for Ice-T's Colors. I haven't even, it's been around for what, 30 years, 40 years? Geez, it's been around for a long, long time. And I've always perceived the lyrics a certain way. I kind of don't want to spoil the art. I want to leave a little bit of surprise in the article because I'm still formulating it. And I was doing some research, gathering information because I wanted to find out what the discourse has been on these lyrics. And there's plenty of discourse, plenty of thought on the effects of those lyrics and how it was delivered, how it was performed, and so forth. And nobody is seeing it the way I'm going to talk about in this article, which is very surprising to me. So I'm combing for discourse right now just to see if there's any support for how I'm seeing it. If I'm out of my mind, there's some aspects to the lyrics and how he's performing it that, for me, I've always seen it as very programming for the generations who have listened to it, who have grown up with it in a certain way. And as I'm seeing, I never analyzed it. I always just kind of took my perspective for granted that everybody kind of saw it that way. But I'm seeing now that I might have a unique perspective on this. So this is going to come out in my article. hopefully by the end of this week, I will get that delivered, because I'm actually quite shocked that nobody has interpreted those lyrics in the way that I've interpreted them. So, but I have updated my free app, so if everybody should know by now that I have a free app, and I really want to keep it free. Everybody's like, oh, you should charge. It really is a great app. It's all encompassing. You do inner work with it. It combines astrology and Kabbalah and compatibility. There's some dating stuff. There's archetypal stuff. And I'm still building it. I went in there yesterday and today, and I started adding to it, and making sure that the usability is good. But it's a very comprehensive app, but I feel like it's really important for people to use to help them to find answers to their specific issues, and how life and how reality affects each of us very specifically. And that's the reason why we all exist, and we're all very different from each other, even if slightly. We each have a unique um, purpose in life, and this app really does help you to figure out. Somebody's car alarm's going off. Figure out some of those things. It helps you find answers to who you are and what you are in existence to do in this reality. So use the app. I request donations in there, so if you wanted to support that, cool, go ahead and throw me a bone through Cash App. It's in there. Or I have some premium content in there. My sleep audio is a premium product in there that you can get to support the efforts that I'm doing in there. And there's some other things that you can do if you want to support the cause. But otherwise, you can just use it for free. I think it's an important tool that you can use to help walk you through inner work and guide you through things. But anyway, going back to the article, I've updated the app, and I haven't quite yet. So I want to put into the app a section for these articles that I write. That they're they're a little bit all over the place, but they go back to the point of consciousness, whether or not you're hypnotized, which we all are. We all are hypnotized to one thing or another. We do self-hypnosis all the time. But you want to be conscious of that. You want to be conscious of the hypnosis that you're under. And so some of the articles that I write, and including with this one that I'm writing now about the lyrics, it's about how words and performances and things in our existence as we go through our day, our world, affect us in ways that we don't really realize, because a lot of it is subconscious. So that article hopefully will be out at the end of this week. I've got another article on the brain chips that they want to put in us or whatever, or that people can use. And I'm talking about different aspects of that and how it interacts with consciousness. And there are several other articles that are looking at different things in our world that might seem off topic, but they all come back to our consciousness and how we interact with this reality, and things to be aware of, how to be really effective and efficient in how we are being in this reality, and how we can gain mastery of our own existence here and be super effective at being us, being ourselves. So check out my links in the description for all of that stuff, and I will try to continue to upgrade the app so that I can put the articles directly in there, so that when you're hopping around in there, you might like to read an article. And maybe what I'll do is I'll read the articles and have an audio of me reading the articles in there as well. So maybe I'll do something like that as I'm thinking about it. But I think that's it. That's really all I wanted to share is about my new article coming out, and go and listen to that song Colors by Ice-T and listen to the lyrics. And when I do put out this article, you'll be able to kind of have a fresh take on my perspective that I'm presenting in there. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for hopping in or viewing this. Go back to the beginning if you want to hear what I dropped for this Nightfall, and check out my other lives. Ah, my dog hair. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. But I'm going to leave it there. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on another one. Good night. Ah, ah, ah.